Welcome yourself here. Inhale as your shoulders come up. Exhale, press them down your back. Inhale and exhale. One more. Sweep up to the sky. Take your left hand down by the side of your body. Reach your right hand way over to the left. Inhale, bring both of your hands up. Take your right hand down. Reach your left hand way over to the right. Inhale, both hands come up. Left hand comes down, reach your right hand over to the left. Soften both your knees as you roll through your spine, letting your hands come forward. Your right hand stays down as your left hand comes up and over. Take your left hand up to the sky, reach over to the right. Bend both knees as you round your spine, go forward. Left hand stays down as your right hand comes up and over. Again, inhale, right hand comes up. Roll through, soften your knees, right hand stays down, left hand comes up and over. Left hand comes up. Roll through. Make this as dancey and as fancy as you'd like. Let's try one more each side. And if you're new to this, it starts to feel more organic with time. And come all the way up. Relax the shoulders back again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge from your hips to the flat back all the way down to your toes. Soften your knees, release your neck. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, come up halfway, pressing your shoulders back. Exhale, fold down towards your toes. Inhale, extend. Come up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Palms turn in, shoulders stay down. Exhale, hinge from your hips all the way down towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Come back up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sit into your heels. Bend your knees, press your hands back. Press your pinkies back. Feel the backs of your arms turn on. Bend your knees, make sure you can see your toes. Take a peek down at your toes. That's it. Shift your weight deeper into your heels. Bend your knees one more inch. Sweep your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose all the way up. Palms come together, knuckles press together. Take your hands down to your Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sit into your chair pose. Sweep your arms out into cape pose. Press your pinkies back. Bend your knees, get lower, but lift your heart, pulling your stomach away from your thighs. And sweep your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, sit lower. Lift your heart. Exhale, sit lower. Lift your heart again. Exhale, sit a little lower. Fold down towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose with cape arms, reach back. Stay in your chair, sweep your arms out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, chair with cape arms. Stay in your chair, sweep your arms out. Take a breath here. Fold over your thighs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, come back up. Exhale, hands to your heart, lift your right heel. Bring your right knee high into your chest. Flex the right foot, peeling the toes back. Inhale. Exhale, warrior three, reaching the right leg up behind you. Hold the right leg in the air. Press your pinkies back. Now bend the front knee, bend your left knee, land lightly on your right toes behind you. Sweep your hands up. Exhale, hands press down and bend your right knee, shoulders back on top of your hips. Reach forward, straightening your right leg, reaching your hands out in an incline lunge. Press your arms back, bend the right knee. I'll do this from the side for you. Reach your arms out, straighten the right leg, bend the right knee, shoulders back on top of your hips. Reach out for two, come back for two. Now for those of you that want a little bit more, you can try your Vera 3. Reach out, lift your right leg, and then exhale, bend the right knee, Bring the hands back. Reach out for 2. And then come down for 2. You're finding your pause in the air. Take that picture and the pause when you're down on both ends. Let's do 5 more like that. Reach out for 2. Exhale, come back for 2. Reach out for 2. Exhale, come back for 2. Reach out for 2. Exhale, come back for 2. Let's do 3. 2. And hold on 1. Take your hands to prayer. Bend your left knee, the front knee. Hold there, flex your right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2. Land down on your right toes. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let them pass through center as you hinge forward. Hands separate. Bring them all the way down to the ground. Right knee comes down. Straighten your left leg. Draw your head towards your left shin. Flex the foot, peeling the toes back. Take your left thumb into your left hip crease. Push the left hip back so it's even with your right hip. Bend your left knee. Curl your right toes under. Firm the thigh. Bring the right knee off the ground. Lift up 5 inches away from the ground. Hold. Hands to your heart. Pull your navel off of your thigh. Turn back to center to your right. Now you're in a sumo squat. Lower down. Reach out in front of your shoulders. Bend and reach. You didn't think I'd forget about your squats. I'm not going to forget. Don't worry. 5 like this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach up to the sky. Turn your toes forward. Hands come up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. With a flat back, hands can come to your hips or all the way to the ground. Inhale, come into a flat back, hands to your hips. Push all the way up into standing. Step your feet parallel. Chair pose. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, extended mats and pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Chair pose. Reach the arms out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift your left heel. Bring your left knee high into your chest. Flex the left foot, shoulders back. Engage your right glute. Inhale. Exhale, reach back behind you. Find that Vera 3. Hold it, flex your left foot, bend the front knee. Now land lightly on the left toes. You're in incline lunge. You're a straight line from the top of your head out to your left heel. All right, reach your hands out in front of you. Exhale, bend your left knee, shoulders back for 2. Reach out for 2. Bend for 2. Reach forward for 2. Bend for 2. Reach out and bend. Keep on going. Now, if you'd like, you can add that Vera 3 whenever you'd like, right? If you want that edge, awesome. Yeah, I see you. Looks good. It is harder with more weight in the air. If you're trying to balance with that warrior 3, you could always bring your hands to your heart. Maybe that will help you find that edge. 3. Yeah. 2. 1 more because it's so fun. Find your warrior 3, bringing your hands to heart center. Flex your left foot. Hold there. Inhale. Bend your right knee. Exhale, land lightly on your left toes. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your left knee down. Straighten the right leg, flex your right toes, peeling the toes back, flex your right foot. Take your right thumb into your right hip crease and draw that hip back. Bend your right knee over the ankle. Curl your left toes under from the thigh. Bring your hands 5 inches off the ground and then into prayer. Inhale. Exhale, turn to your sumo squat. So a little to the right. And we're coming back into it. If your shoulders feel okay, reach your arms right up to the sky. Let's go for 5. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get really low. Lift your heels, drop them down. Lift and lower. Second position, releve. Heels lift, heels lower. Turn on that light switch of chaos in your body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your heels up high. Reach your hands out. Open up your palms, retract the shoulders, belly firm. 5 seconds. Get low. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up. Turn your toes forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Flat back comes down. You come down with it and bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, come up. You want to make sure to do this with a neutral spine. No tucking as you go down, okay? All right. I'll just be your voice since I can't hear anyone. 2. And on this one, stay right here. Take your right hand down to the ground. If you can't reach for the ground, you can come over to a chair. You can come over to a block if you have a block, whatever you got. Right hand goes down, left hand comes up. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up, and try bending the right elbow, getting deeper, looking past the left hand. Straighten the right elbow, left hand comes down, right hand comes up, bend the left elbow, get low. Straighten the left elbow, both hands come down. Take your hands to your hips, come up halfway, tailbone in neutral. Inhale, exhale all the way up. Step your feet parallel, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift your right heel. Find your balance. I notice with me, I want to tip way over to the left. Hold with your core. Push deep into your left heel. Lift your right heel without leaning. Okay? Engage your core. Pull the right knee in. Turn the right knee out to the right in your attitude. Point your right toes. Center the hips. Center the shoulders. Lower the right toes towards the ground. You can touch the ground and lift up. Lower and lift. Now this is where we get to take the elbows in and scoop up. Inhale and exhale. Exhale at the top when you're pulling the knee in. Let the breath help facilitate that core. You can also use your stabilizer. All right, got a big clamshell over here. It's a huge clamshell. But you can use your chair. You can use your couch. Stay tall. Maybe you touch your shoulders and your sternum and you watch that alignment. Don't get sloppy. I know that hip flexor turns on your psoas. Ignore it. Try to go deeper through your core and less psoas. Think of pulling the belly in. We got 5, 4. Add those arms again if you lost them, like me. 3, 2, and hold on 1. Little lift. A little lift, and it hurts so good right about now. That right quad is on fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold the right knee up as high as you can. Reach your arms out, maybe up to the sky. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and step your feet back to parallel. Fold down towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend Utthita Hasana into Tadasana. Hands to your heart. Lift your left heel. Lift the whole left knee. Point the left toes. Dancers turn out. Attitude. Tap down towards the floor. Scoot back up. Inhale and exhale. Soften your jaw. Soften your eyebrows. Find your breath. This is a fusion, so I want you to do the breath that feels comfortable. Yoga breath is in through the nose, out of the nose, building heat. I use my Pilates breath a lot because I find with this type of workout, we are building tons of heat, and I need to push that air out. I push that heat out. And sometimes that forced breath helps me get deeper into my abs. Play with your breath. See which one works better for you. In through the nose, out of the mouth is the forced Pilates breath. Your sniffing breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold up high in 1. A little lift, a little lift. Turn the knee open again. If that knee goes towards the sky, you're making it too easy. Don't make it easy, make it hard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up high at your highest. Turn the knee open again, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back into parallel, 2 fist distance apart. Bend your knees, sweep your arms out into your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart again. Inhale, lift your right heel, lift the whole right knee. Keep the right knee in flexion, bent. Take your right foot behind you into your right hand. Left hand comes up to the sky. Find your upright pose first. Stay tall. Push your right knee behind your left knee. Then, if it feels okay on your spine, hinge into your cave dancer's pose, pushing your right foot into the air in your hand as you simultaneously reach your left hand out. Add a micro bend in your left knee so we're not locking out that muscle. We're using the muscle. No locking out the joint. One more breath. Exhale, pull up. Release your right foot down, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your left heel. Bring your left knee high to your chest. Keep your shoulders here. As you push the left heel behind you, you push the left knee back. Take your left hand down. Reach for your left foot in your left hand. You can, of course, use the yoga strap or a belt, whatever you have. Take your right hand up to the sky. And then maybe you hinge. But you are a student of your body. Ask yourself, does that feel okay on my back? If it doesn't, you come up. One more breath. Pull yourself back into upright without rubber banding the limb. Gracefully lift the foot down. Sit into your chair pose. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step wide, toes out 11 and 1. Bend your knees. Take your hands to your thighs. Encourage your hips to open. Drop your right shoulder and look past your left. Inhale, come to center. Drop your left shoulder, look past your right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, right shoulder in. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, left shoulder in. Inhale, come to center. Let your belly come down, heart goes forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round into your sumo cat. Inhale, sumo cow, belly down, heart open. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. As you exhale, let your hands come down to the ground and roll, tuck through the lumbar spine. Then moving to your thoracic, then the cervical spine, shoulders roll back. Turn your right toes to the right. Lift your left heel. Whoop. Turn your hips. Now we're turning towards the right side. The left heel is spiked. Right knee right over the ankle. Sweep your hands up. Inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, come into a back bend. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, float down. Left hand stays down. Reach your right hand towards the sky. Now lift onto your left fingertips. Engage your core a little bit more. Lift off of your left fingertips. Using just your core to keep you this twist. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Both hands gracefully touch down. Inhale. Exhale, draw the left heel down. Straighten your right leg. Flex the right foot. Draw the toes back. Rebend your right knee. Lift the left heel. Take your hands 5 to 6 inches off the ground. Hands to your Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Exhale. Turn back to center. Towards your left. Sumo squat. Toes slightly out. This time triceps. Press your arms back behind you. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I start teaching and it's cold. And I think it's gonna stay cold, and then it's like starts heating up. But it could just be us, right? Make sure you have your water available. You can grab it whenever you want, even if I don't call it a break time. Usually I don't, but you might see me taking my own breaks, right? 3, 2. Let's stand up on 1. Keep your arms back. Turn your left toes to the left, bend the left knee, spike and turn that right heel. Hips both shoot to the left. Imagine you have those headlights on your hips and they're both pointing towards that left wall. Now sweep your hands out in front of the shoulders. You can stay here or bring your shoulders back on top of the hips. Cactus arm, maybe at that back bend from your center chest. Only if it feels right. Gaze goes forward, arms come back up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Right hand stays down, left hand reaches up. Big twist. Now hold your twist. Lift onto your right fingertips. Hold your twist. Lift off of your right fingertips and hold there for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down. Hold here. All right, let's draw the back heel down. Push your right heel down. Try straightening your left leg. If it doesn't go straight today, that's okay. You go where you can. And then flex the left foot. Push the toes back. Open up from the back of the hamstring into the calf. Bend your left knee. Lift the right heel. Lift up 4 inches away from the ground. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Turn slightly toward the right. Toes both turn out. Come back into your sumo with triceps. Press those arms behind you. You even want to extend out through the fingertips. No part of you gets to take a break. Sometimes we'll get sloppy on the hands, and we'll get sloppy on the toes, and we don't get 100% out of our workout. I want you to get 100%. You want to get 100% out of today's workout. So really reach through every part of you. Activate through every part of you. Slight pause at the top, slight pause at the bottom. Remember that picture. You don't want it to be blurry. Cheese, cheese. My student said if I say chocolate, it will make me smile bigger. Chocolate, chocolate. I'm not sure, but I know that when I think about chocolate or cheese, both those things make me smile. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to heart, Trianjali Mudra. Lift your right heel, bend the right knee, lean over towards it. You're just bouncing on the ball of the right foot. Now drop the right heel, lift the left heel, lean over towards it. You might feel those shakes turn on. If they do, good. Stay in the shakes. Lower the left heel, lean to the right, lift the right heel, lower the right heel, come to center, lean to the left, lift the left heel. Stay on the left heel and bend the left knee 1/2 inch. Really tiny here. Super tiny, 1/2 inch down. Soften your jaw again. Release tension away from your ears, your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left heel, shift over to the right, lifting the right heel. Let's hit that 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch pulse or 1/3 inch. Really tiny in that high heel shoe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the left heel down. Turn your toes forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Come halfway down. You can stay here, or let's bring both the hands down. Take your hands, walk them to the left. Take your right hand around your left ankle and reach your left hand up to the sky. You want your wrist to be straight, and you can bend from the elbow to pull you deeper into this twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. Walk your hands to the right. Left hand wraps around your right ankle. Sweep up. Both hands come down. Walk your hands to your left. Right hand comes around the left ankle. Left hand reaches up. Option for the left elbow to come back behind you. And tuck your left fingertips into the top of the right thigh. Left hand comes up. Left hand comes down. Walk your hands over to the right. Left hand comes around your right ankle. Reach your right hand up. An option to take your right hand behind your back and tuck your right fingertips to the top of your left thigh. Right hand comes up, right hand comes down. Now walk your hands underneath your shoulders, take your hands to your hips. If you hyperextend, it is normal for us to add a little bend in the knees. Make sure you're not locking at the knees. Inhale, come up. Step your feet parallel. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your hips, behind you. On your sacrum, squeeze your elbows back like little arrows. Press your shoulders back, open your heart. Get through your pec major. Get through your clavicles. Look forward, gaze goes forward. Bring your left hand up to the sky. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left hand comes down towards your sacrum. Bring your right hand up. Inhale, open up. Exhale, hand comes back down towards your sacrum. Again, on the left side, inhale, open. Exhale, release. And inhale, open on the other side, your right side. Exhale, release. Sit into your chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back into your plank. Hold here. Step your right foot forward, left foot forward into a floating tabletop. The knees are still up. Right foot back, left foot back. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Right and left. Right, right, left, and left. Keep on going. And also imagine I put a block on your shoulders. Don't move that block. Stay completely still in the upper body and in the shoulders. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. I am sure I switched you up there Just make sure you're stepping forward, stepping forward, stepping back, stepping back, stepping forward, stepping forward, stepping back, stepping back. Oh my gosh, so good, Felicia. So good, Tanya. Yes, Sharon, Andrea. You guys look awesome. Keep on going. Breathe. Chin off the chest. Shoulders don't move. We're getting towards that beautiful curve of your class where you're burning the most. 5, 4, 3. Just 2 more sets. Last set. You got 4 steps here. 1, 1, 1, and plank pose hold. 10 seconds. Soften your knees. Try softening the elbows. 10. Chin off the chest. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get lower. 3, 2, and 1. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. Draw your heels towards the ground. Press your shoulders towards your hips. Lift your heels up high. Bend your left knee as you draw the right heel down. Inhale, lift your heels up high. Bend your right knee as you draw the left heel down. Keep on doing that. Lift your heels up high. Then soften one knee as you drop the opposite heel down. Lift your heels up high and switch. Heels up and switch. Heels up and switch. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Now take your feet parallel, 2 fist distance apart. Turn your toes to your left so that your right toes touch the back of your left heel and you're on the nice edge of the foot. And then push your hips back. Good. Turn your toes towards your head, towards center. Then turn your toes way to the right. The left toes touch the back of the right heel. Push your hips up and back. Twisted dog, stretching the ankle and the hips differently. Walk your feet back to center. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Bring your knees down to your mat. Slow cat-cow. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine. Close your eyes. Do 3 cats and 3 cows to your own breath. Inhale. Find your space. Exhale. Find your depth. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round your spine. Let your knees go as wide as you like. Big toes kiss. Drop your hips down to your heels. Take your hands into prayer behind your neck, opening up through your triceps. Pec major, pec minor, shoulders. Reach your hands out. Separate them so they're shoulders distance. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Bring your knees underneath your hips. For sensitive knees, grab your blanket, grab your towel, place it underneath your knees. Take your hands out from under you, about 7 inches forward. Take your right hand up to the sky. Inhale. Look past your right hand. Exhale, sweep your right hand underneath your left ribs, your left shoulder. Come down onto your right ear. The stretch should be on the front of the shoulder, less on the neck. Slide out your left hand. Push your hips back. Yes, your knees are down. Option to walk out your left toes, lifting your left knee. Option to take your left leg up to the sky. Option to take your left arm up to the sky. Option to bend your left knee and reach for your left foot in your left hand. You could always try it. You could try variations of it. If you fall, You're really close to the ground, no big deal. One more breath wherever you are. Exhale, soften the left knee. Push into your left hand on the ground. Release your right hand. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round into extended child's pose. Inhale, roll up into cat. Drop into your neutral spine. Switch sides. Walk your hands out about 7 inches. Take your left hand up to the sky. Look past the left fingertips. Or close your eyes. The sun is in my eyes, so I'm closing them. Exhale, sweep your left hand underneath your right ribs, right arm. Come down onto your left shoulder. It is perfectly fine to stay in that stretch where your left shoulder is just opening up. It should feel amazing. If you want to go further, let's slide out the right toes, up the right knee, and then try lifting and pointing. Option to bring that right hand up to the sky, and then bend the knee, reach for the foot and the hand, or stay lifted, or anywhere in between. One more breath here. Exhale, slowly bend the right knee. Release the right hand, press into your right hand. Lift off of the left shoulder. Relax the left arm out. Knees go as wide as your mat. Let your belly drape down, heart goes forward. Exhale, round your spine. Push your hips down and back. Inhale, shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Shift your knees underneath your hips. Grab your towel or grab your purple gorgeous or whatever, if you Pilates ball, towel, blanket, block. Place it between your inner thighs, higher than your knees, more towards your pelvis. Now, eye of your elbow externally rotates forward. So that hinging part of your elbow is forward. It's not turning in. So press it out, press the shoulders back, squeeze the ball between your inner thighs. Shift your shoulders past your hands, bend your elbows by the side of your body, come all the way down into prone. Uncurl your toes, squeeze the ball, lift your heart, peel your heart off the ground, squeeze your elbows back. Exhale, release. Inhale, press into your hands and knees. As you're here, please squeeze that ball. That's it. Press your hips down and back. Inhale, squeezing the ball the whole time. Shift forward, come down. For 2, low cobra. Press your feet down, lift your hands. For 2, release. For 2, press onto your hands and knees. For 2, come down and back. For 2, again. Shift forward. Shift past the wrists. Come down for a slow 2. Squeeze the ball. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Squeeze that ball. Press down and back. Good. Roll up. Shift forward. Come down. Squeeze the ball. Inhale, low cobra. Lift your hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, press onto your hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. Come into your tabletop. Stay right there. Curl the toes under. Lift your knees. Squeeze the ball. Tailbone to neutral. Squeeze the ball tighter. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep on going. You're just squeezing the ball. And you're breathing. And you're slowing down your breath. If you hyperextend like me, you're trying to soften your elbows. Don't lock up the elbow. Hyperextenders, this practice is harder for us. Keep on going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on the one. Squeeze that ball super tight. Open your heart. 10 seconds. Squeeze tighter. Break that ball. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and downward dog. Push up and back. Inhale, shift into your plank. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before abs or thighs. Uncurl your toes. Lift your heart. Lift your hands. Push your feet down so much that your kneecaps lift. Also squeeze that ball. Exhale, hands come down. Curl your toes under. Push into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, come into plank. Shift forward. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Chest touches before out your thighs and curl the toes. Inhale, low cobra or high cobra or upward dog. If you're warm, I want you to bring those kneecaps off the ground, firm the thighs, press the shoulders down. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Inhale, push into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Let those knees kiss the ground. And release the ball. Take your knees as wide as you like. Hands into prayer behind your head. In child's pose. 3 full breaths here. Feel your body as you rise and fall against yourself. As you inhale, your ribs expand. You lift a little bit in the whole body. Your ribs move like a symphony. And then as you exhale, you'll sink deeper into you. Maybe you're looking past your toes or you're closing your eyes in child's breath. Find a little meditation here, bringing you back to your breath. Let's shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Shift your knees underneath your hips. Curl your toes under, downward dog. So lift your heels. This is gonna be so fun. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and kick your butt. Lift your heels, bend your knees, kick your butt. Look towards your hands. Lift your heels, bend your knees, kick your butt. Let's try it 4 more times. Now you're gonna lift your heels, bend your knees, kick your butt, and hop forward. Inhale, hands on your shins halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend a mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Those kicks are gonna set you up for a nice float forward and for your handstands. Reach out. Not today's class, but somewhere in your future. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. You can grab your towel. You can grab your blanket. You can also go towards a wall. We're gonna try our tripod, okay? I am gonna do it in straddle. If you would like to attempt straddle with me, I encourage it. Feet go wide. Go as wide as your arm's distance, your wrist to wrist can go. Turn your toes forward. Sorry, my butt is in your face. It's just where it needs to be right now. The space of your head and your hands should be like a triangle, 3 points, okay? 3 solid, strong points. Your elbows will bend towards you like you do in chaturanga. Take your feet wide. Walk your hands back so your toes and your fingers in the same line. Bring your head down to the ground. You can stay here, root into your head and your hands. You can bring your knees to your elbows. And maybe that's where you stay. Or engage your core. Please never kick onto your head. Bring your feet out and all the way up. Try to look at something that's not moving to help you balance. And then you can practice anything you like there, right? When you come down, try to come down just as slow as you went up. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, feet go wide. Take your hands to your hips. Come up only halfway. Let the blood come back into your body. Inhale all the way up. And reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. You can do this at a wall, but please do not kick, right? You see a lot of dangerous yoga videos where people are kicking into their headstand, you can paralyze yourself. You can really, really injure yourself. So if you're not there, wait till you are there. You can also try forearm if you prefer forearm. I'm going to do it again with you. My feet are going wide. Head's coming down towards the ground. I'm walking my hands back with my feet, bending my elbows towards my chaturanga. Find the 3 points of your triangle. Engage your core. Try lifting your feet. Push towards your hips. And when you're ready to come down, bring your feet down slowly. Hands walk underneath your shoulders. Lift your heart. Then bring your hands to your hips. Hold there. Lift all the way up into standing. Bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step your feet parallel. Sit into your chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Come into your tabletop. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. Exhale, round your spine. Child's pose. I guess I just assumed that you would do it. Come into your child's pose. And you can do full child's pose with your hands by the side of your body, forehead onto the mat. 3 deep breaths. Roll yourself into your hero's pose, sitting onto your heels. Pull your heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round your spine. Pull your belly forward, shoulders back. Exhale, chin slightly goes into your chest. Undulate through your spine, little massage. Sit into your hero's pose. You're neither in posterior or an anterior tilt, just a neutral spine. Take your chin into your chest. Draw your right ear over your right shoulder. Take your right fingertips onto your left temple. Encourage your left hip to drop down towards the ground as you find your gentle neck stretch. Release your right hand down. Engage your core to lift yourself back onto your heels. Take your chin towards your chest. Draw the left ear over the left shoulder. Left fingertips come onto your right temple. And let those hips drop to the right. Your right hip might touch the ground. Release the left hand. Pull yourself back into your heroes. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift onto the knees. Exhale, hands to your heart, sit onto the heels. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, sit onto your heels. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit onto the heels. This time, inhale, reach. Stay on the knees. Bring your hands out in front of you. Thighs, stay forward. Push your femurs forward. Reach your hands out. Knees only about 2 fist distance apart. If it helps to grab your prop, place it between your inner thighs to keep you engaged. Lean back and come forward. Lean back. This is your deep thigh stretch. I don't often do this because it's tough on the knees. Let's just do a handful. Just a little bit here. If you want to get fancy with the arms, arms come back, arms come forward. Arms come back, arms come forward, but don't let those hips drop. You don't have to get very low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your hands up, take your hands to your heart, sit into your heroes, undulate into your lower back again, your spine. Release your prop. Tweet, tweet. Birds, so cute. Okay. Inhale, sweep up. Hands come to your low back. Knees. Let's go ahead and grab your crop your prop. Grab your prop, take your ball between your inner thighs or your towel, roll it up like a ball. Take your hands to your sacrum. This will encourage support on your low back. It'll also encourage you to keep your thighs forward, your femurs pushing forward. Take your right hand up and look up and come into that beautiful back bend. Yes, we have done this before. We were doing this standing. As you exhale, gaze goes forward. Right hand comes back to your sacrum. Left hand comes up. Exhale. Left hand comes down. Right hand comes up. Open up. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Squeeze the prop between your thighs. Left hand comes up. Exhale, release. Now, if you curl your toes under, you'll gain about 2 to 3 inches of space. You can keep your toes uncurled. You could also place blocks on the outside of your ankles. You can keep your hands here. If you have a back sensitivity, I would just stay right here. I would gaze forward, squeeze, and engage through your inner thighs. Work where you're supposed to. If your back is okay, lift your heart. Find that press forward of your frontal hip bones, and then maybe reach for your feet. Come into your camel. They're all camel. These are all variations of camel. 3 breaths wherever you are. Engage your core. Lift onto your knees. Take your hands back to your hips. Uncurl the toes. Sit down into your heels. Release your prop. Find that little massage. Pulling the belly button forward, rounding through the spine. 3, 2, and now full counter pose, extended child's pose. Reach your hands forward, hips go down and back, knees go as wide as you like. And here, let's toggle a little bit. If it feels nice to get dancey, I'm always encouraging you to find your freestyle. Find what feels right. If it doesn't feel good to dance, you don't dance. Shift forward, tabletop. Shift your knees underneath your hips. Shift forward past your hands. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or upward dog. Exhale, release. Inhale, press onto hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose. Inhale, onto hands and knees. Shift your knees to this side. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down towards your shins. Inhale, halfway up and toes flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, cobbler's pose. Bend your knees out to this side. Hold onto your ankles. Lift your heart between your biceps. Exhale, fold. Right hand down. Left hand reaches up. Your twists release your back bends, and your back bends release your twists. If you're practicing at home and you don't have an instructor, I want you to be able to learn these things. Take your right hand up, left hand down. I'm trying to teach you in a way that you can be your own teacher. Right? Especially during this quarantine, we don't get to be together. We don't get to be with our teacher and our mentor as much, and we're stuck with these screens. So it's nice to pick up the information and really apply it intuitively. Do one more each side. Don't get me wrong, I love being with you here, and I love that you can. If I didn't have you, I'm going to be doing this and just be watching Netflix, eating, and waiting until the next time you sit for some class, and I'll be here with you. You motivate me, and you give me structure, you give me purpose. Thank you so much. Let's get your peace signs. Point your finger, middle finger, wrap them around your big toes, straighten your spine. Lean back, lift your heels, tap the heels down. Lean back, lift the heels, tap them down. Lean back, lift the heels. Hold there. Extend just your right leg. Bend your right knee. Extend just the left. Exhale, bend the left knee. Right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, bend. Just like little yoga Irish dancer. Like, Fisha loves this one. We're leprechauns. Woo! All right, now, can you reach both legs out, straighten your spine. Try closing the eyes. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Lift your heart between your biceps. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, roll up. Legs extend. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands in front of the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, roll through your spine. Really slow. All the way down to your mat. Bend your knee. Take your feet fist distance apart. Hands come down to the side of your body. Tuck your pelvis, lift your hips. Press up to the sky. Press your shoulders away from your ears and into the mat. Roll. Again, inhale the bottom. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, stretch your heels back behind you, almost cat-cow. As you exhale, draw down your ceiling or down the sky, every day towards your hips. Inhale the bottom. Exhale, top. Inhale the top. Exhale. Do 3 more of these reverse cat-cows to your own breath. It's nice to close the eyes, feel completely supported. Earth, ground. Take your time, wrapping up your last one. Exhale, go all the way down. Bring your right foot into right hand, left foot to left hand. Release your hold, and you're using to your chest. Let's connect to your two. Exhale, hands go to the right, hands goes to the left. Option to extend left leg into your right hand, spin your toes. Release the hold of the foot with your left hand, right hand. Sway to the knees back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Raise the foot. Now on to your right foot. It is not that the body is only for your foundation Shavasana. If you're doing your Shavasana, you're looking to that mountain chair. If you've never taken a Shavasana before, what if you took it hundreds of times, be it into a new experience? 3 minutes of Shavasana is more beneficial than 8 hours of sleep. It's really important work. Try to embrace it, relax, release. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything without question or doubt. Let one breath go into the next. Or complete silence. another completely great workout together.